I thought I would make a video and just check in with everyone and see how you all are doing. I am Abby. This is Cookies and Crochet, and this is kind of a crafty channel. Although I don't do a whole lot of crafts, just knitting and crochet right now. Anyway, I am sitting in a new spot. Wanted to get on and just let you guys know what's going on with us right now. I guess we better get business out of the way. I have my coffee to get me through. So my kids staying home from school has been extended to April 30th. I have to be honest, when I heard the news, my heart kind of fell. Not because I'm upset that the kids have to be home. It's more that I can't get out. I can't go out. I've really been missing going out. Because I'm a stay-at-home mom, I'm home a lot, and in some ways I'm used to that, and but I do get times when I'm like, okay, I need to just leave the house, and I would go get a coffee, meet a friend, and have lunch, or go to the yarn store and walk around, you know, just kind of recharge my mommy batteries, and then come home and back to it. Well, I can't do that now. So that has been a challenge. We also went through several days where it rained and it was muddy and nasty outside, and the kids could not get out and play. So we went through a few days where the kids were just like, and then of course that made me like, praise the Lord, we got through that. His grace is sufficient, right? His grace is sufficient. Thankfully, the weather has been really good. We haven't had rain. It's been cloudy a few days, but we've had sun, a little bit warmer temperatures. So the kids have been able to go outside and run out all their energy. My son can play basketball. The girls love to swing. They play tag. They dig in the dirt, find things they shouldn't find, like, well, I won't tell you. We found some baby rabbits, but anyway, that's good for them. So good for them, and it's good for me. I go outside too, or I stay in and I have my cup of coffee and I crochet, or I catch up on my podcast, people. I don't know if you've been watching Crafternoon Treats with Catherine. I've been watching her. She's been doing her daily vlogs, and I've really been enjoying that. You know, it's just like sitting down with an old friend every day for, you know, 12 to 20 minutes. You know, it's really nice. It's something to look forward to. And Craft House Magic with Ellie, she's been doing some extra videos here and there, and I don't even sew, but she made a sewing vlog. And I had so much fun sitting there watching her sew a top. And she went through it step by step, and it was fun, you know? So anyway, I haven't really been too motivated to cook anything, or, you know, bake or do anything fancy. I do want to, but I just haven't had the motivation, just because we're busy with the kids doing schoolwork. You know, my kids are doing schoolwork here at home. So I help my first grader do her stuff. My high schooler can do his own stuff. He just gets on, watches the videos, does his homework. So he's self-sufficient. So anyway, that takes up our morning. We usually have lunch and the kids can go out and play. Other than that, I have been doing some more organizing around the house. Went through spaces that haven't been touched in a while, just threw some stuff out, did some purging, reorganized what we kept. So I've done that to a few spaces. So that is good. That feels nice to, you know, the sense of accomplishment, and it kind of takes your mind off things. Actually, I've been working in my yarn room. It is now my yarn room, our multi-purpose room, which was kind of an office slash toy room, and I kind of had a little corner with my yarn. We have now moved all of my stuff into this room. So it is now my room, and it is nice because it has a lock on the door. So when I need to kind of get away, and I can't, you know, go out, I can come in here and lock the door, and I can work on a project. I can watch a podcast that I've been wanting to watch, sip my coffee. So it has been a blessing. That has been a blessing. I really am so grateful. And I've been organizing. I still haven't gotten it all done. Maybe I should turn around and let you guys see it. It's not done. I still need to, stuff is sitting on the floor. I need to figure out, I think all the storage containers are full. I need to, and I have organized, I have gone through and got rid of some stuff, gave some yarn to other people, friends from church, you know, other ladies that I know crochet or knit. I have given some away to charities, you know, old yarn that has been sitting for a while and I wasn't going to use, or some people gave me several things of big bags of yarn, which I gave to my friend Sarah that does the spinning. She has a charity group at her church where they crochet hats and scarves and blankets for the homeless. So I donated 2 big bags to her. So anyway, I'm glad that I'm, you know, able to get this all organized and, you know, looking better, but I still have stuff to do. I wonder if I should show you.
Yes, I won.
I guess I will. And if you hear noises out there, kids are in the living room. My husband is home, but the kids still get kind of loud. You know, kids are just like us. They get tired of being in the house, and they get tired of, you know, not being able to go places and do things. So I'm trying to be understanding and not, you know. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around if I can. I'm on my laptop. I'm going to just turn it around so you can see my little yarn room here. If I can. That's my little room. There it is. I have lots of stuff still sitting on the floor. That's not working out, is it? And I still have some stuff to put away. Organizing. So, but anyway, I did move this chair in here, and I have a footstool, so it's kind of in the corner, and so I can sit in here and work on a project. And they do come and knock on the door. You just heard a knock. That was my daughter. One of my daughters. Anyway, this is life, isn't it? This is life. And I've been wanting to, thinking, you know, I've seen other podcasters doing like vlogs where they take a walk in a park and they take their dogs and, you know, just have this really nice, peaceful video with flowers and the sky and all that. I was like, oh, that'd be fun. I should do that. It's not happening. First of all, we don't have any dogs. And we live in town, so, you know, it's hard to film our yard without getting our neighbors in the shot, or signs, or, you know, personal information, so I can't do that. And going to a park right now, they don't advise that. So, if we lived out in the country where it was just fields, no problem, but we don't. We live in the city, and kind of close to a very busy street. So anyway, it's kind of noisy in our backyard. So I also contemplated filming a podcast out on our back deck. I was like, oh, it'd be so pretty, sunshine and birds singing, but you'd hear cars, maybe a siren or two. Anyway, so that is life. That is where we are right now. And I'm just thankful for a new day. Well, it's in the afternoon. It's almost dinner time actually here. It's almost 5. But I am thankful, you know, and I was talking to my dad the other day, and you know, like I said, I'm trying to not watch the news, but I still want to be informed. And we just trying to take it one day at a time, just, you know, not thinking so far ahead. I think when I got really discouraged when they said, okay, till April 30th, my heart just went, a whole nother month. But keeping your perspective is good, very good in this time. I have seen videos of nurses that are working in hospitals that are overwhelmed with patients. They do not have enough resources. They do not have enough supplies. And they are having to care for people that are dying. Okay? I should not be complaining about staying home for 4 more weeks. Okay? And I used to be a CNA. I used to, which a CNA is a certified nurse's assistant. So I was a step down from a nurse. And I worked in a facility, a healthcare facility, taking care of elderly people. And I did that in the facility for about 5 years. And then I did home care for an additional 2 years, I believe, before I had my daughter, and I stayed home. I started staying home. But anyway, so I know the struggles. And I remember when we would have residents that would come down with MRSA, which is, you know, I can't even remember what it is. I think it's a bacterial infection. But anyway, or somebody had, was it pneumonia or something else? Anyway, something very contagious where we had to wear a gown, we had to wear a hat, we had to wear the face mask, we had to put on gloves, you know, before we went in to take care of them. And when we came out, we had to take everything off, throw it away. Now, the hospitals are having to do that with almost everybody now. And I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine. I just really feel for those people. I just, you know, I saw people in, I think it was India. They were filming families walking along the highway because they were, I think they were called migrant or immigrant laborers, where they would go to the city. They would migrate to the city for work. Well, now places are shutting down. They don't have work. And these families are basically have nowhere to go. They have no money, no food. So they are walking on the highway to get back to their home village, I guess. I mean, these are families with little children walking along the highway with just a bag of their stuff. That's all they have. I have little children. I can't imagine. I mean, and I am so grateful. Another thing my dad and I were talking about, though, the heroes of the essential workers. You essential workers, if you are one, thank you. You are heroes, because we are at war right now. We are at war with this virus, and we are trying to save lives. We're trying to keep things going as best as we can. And you guys are out there on the front lines. You know, you are out there either caring for people that are sick, or you're, you know, delivering supplies to places that need like food and medicine and clean like hand sanitizer, gloves, stuff like that. And thank you. I just want to let you guys know you're heroes. You are. And my husband is one of them. I worry about him, you know, and my brother is also still working. He is a transporter of medical, something to do with medical. I'm not sure, like medical supplies or medicine, or I can't remember. But anyway, so he's still working, and I think about him, and I'm just so grateful. And I just want to say thank you. And I'm trying to. When my husband and I were talking about this, you know, we were trying to think of what we could do. My husband is wearing gloves. He did find some gloves, but they can't find masks anywhere. There's just not a mask to be had. And so I got on YouTube and found some tutorials for face masks, crocheted face masks, and I made one for him, and I'm going to make more and offer them to his coworkers, to my dad, my brother, my mom, anyone that is going out or has to go out, you know, so that you are protected. As you know, we got to do what we can, you know. I mean, no, we don't want to live in fear or panic, or, you know, just be paralyzed and not go out, because we still have to go out. Some of us, you know, I mean, we can stay in as much as possible, and that's what we're all trying to do. But when we do go out, we need to be careful. We need to protect us and protect others. So that is what I have been trying to do. You know, I just feel like even though it's a small part, it is something I can do to help. I mean, yes, I'm here taking care of the kids and we're doing schoolwork, but as far as the public out there, I want to do something nice. I want to do something to help, especially, you know, my loved ones. My mom and I were also talking how, now I'm not on Facebook anymore, but she was saying how people are putting hearts in their windows. Or little notes of encouragement or something like stay safe or be well or something like that, you know, just encouraging. So when people are out getting their daily exercise, walking, they can see those and be encouraged. And another thing she said people are doing is getting sidewalk chalk and decorating their sidewalks, their driveways, so when people are out walking, they can see that. And she said one of her neighbors even had a daily joke written. They would have daily joke of the day or something like that, and they would write it on their sidewalk. So when people were out taking walks, because we have to get out and get fresh air, you could read the daily joke. And I was just like, that is awesome. I love that. That is wonderful. How people are pulling together, how people are encouraging one another, how we are keeping our distance, you know, to protect us, to protect each other. But also just, you know, and so I told my mom, I was like, I'm going to have my daughters make hearts, and we're going to put them in our front windows, because I do see several people in our neighborhood out taking walks. Sometimes they're walking their dogs, sometimes they're just out there for exercise. But anyway, I'm going to put some hearts in our windows and maybe put a little note or something. But I just think that's awesome. So it's kind of like she said, you know, kind of like when you're driving in the car on a long trip and you're counting, oh, how many, you know, red cars do you see? Or how many, when I was a kid and we would go on family vacations, we would, because my favorite tree is the weeping willow tree. That's my favorite tree. So I would try to count how many weeping willow trees I could find. So it's kind of like when you're out getting exercise, how many windows do you see hearts in them? Or what was the other thing that they put in the windows? Hearts, or there's something else. I thought there was something else, but maybe not. But anyway, just, and this lady even had, it was a sticky notes. They made them with sticky notes on the window, and it said stay safe and then 2 hearts. So I just thought that was just wonderful. So anyway, I want to do that. But yeah, so when you're out getting exercise, count how many windows you see little notes in, or hearts, or just encouragement that we are in this together. You're not alone. We are all trying to do our part to combat this virus, to hopefully bring an end to this and try to get back to normal. And in the meantime, praying, keeping in touch, keeping encouraged. And I've been listening to my radio, my local Christian radio station. In the mornings they have devotion time, and then they have like worship songs. And I just got up this morning and made some pancakes and eggs for the kids for breakfast, and turned on the radio and listened to that, and that was so encouraging. And it was really, and of course the news came on after that, but it was just really nice. It was really nice to start our day off by, you know, first of all hearing the Word of God, but also just having that worship time. And it just really encouraged my heart, lifted my spirits. And then of course, you know, time to get on with homework. And by the way, the funness of the kids doing the homework, it's worn off. I knew it was probably too good to be true. But the kids are, I'm like, okay kids, it's time to get on your homework now. What are you doing on your phone? Go get your homework done. Not my little one. My high schooler was on his phone. Anyway, so anyway, I just wanted to share what is going on with us. I'm okay. Everyone, as far as I know, is still healthy. We have had more reports, more cases in the area, but I was really, and this is something that I am keeping in the forefront of my mind, and I thought you might be encouraged by this also. But when I was listening to the radio this morning, and this is the first time I've heard it, they had a number, and I could not hear the number because I was cooking breakfast, but they said such and such numbers of people who have recovered and are fine from the coronavirus. But when we're watching the news or watching news videos on YouTube, all it has are the death counts. That's all it has, death counts. It never says such and such number has recovered and are healthy and fine. I don't see that. Do you? Have you seen that? That is really puzzling to me. Why would you only post how many people have passed away from it? Why would you not post the numbers that have recovered and are fine? I don't know, but they should. They should. Anyway, that is all. But so I was thinking, when I do that video and send it to my mom, I was thinking I would go ahead and post it on my channel as well, just to give you guys a little bit of background on me. But also I know other people out there are either doing that job still right now, or they have done it, or maybe you're interested in doing it and you want to know more about it, because I know that they have put out an urgent message that any healthcare workers, you know, please come back, we need help. So anyway, or it's just interesting hearing about someone else's work, I don't know. But so I will be posting that probably next Wednesday. She needed it for Wednesday. Anyway, sometime next week, so be looking for that. Maybe just give you a little change of pace, something to watch, so something to listen to. So anyway, how are you guys doing? I hope you're well. Please stay safe. Take care. Again, I'm here if anybody needs prayer, if you just need to talk, if you want to leave a comment below, or I'm on Instagram, My Cookies and Crochet. Message me there. Don't hesitate. We all need each other. We all need to get through this, and we will. We will. There is a light at the end of this tunnel. Do not believe that this is going to last forever. Do not believe that this is going to be something we never recover from. Don't believe that. No, there is a light at the end of this tunnel. We are going to get through this. We are going to come out victorious. I know we are, because the Lord is in control, and I believe we are. I know we are in his hands. He knows what's going on. He was not surprised by this, and he's still in control, and he is the author of life and death. You know, so I am not afraid. I'm not afraid of this virus. I know it is changing our lives. I know it is kind of upsetting many things, but you know what? There are good things. There are blessings that are coming out of this. I see families being together when they're mostly apart. I see people checking in on the elderly, which elderly are sometimes ignored. I am seeing people look out for others when they might not otherwise. So there are lots of good things. I see more people praying. I see more people reading their Bibles. I see more people looking to their pastors. So I see the good things here. And I'm grateful for that. I'm going to stay focused on that. So we will get through this. So just remember that. Just focus on that, you know, and like my dad said, one day at a time. We just got to do this one day at a time. My grace is sufficient for you. So not mine, the Lord's. So anyway, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and go now. So I pray that all of you are well and safe, and God bless you, and thank you for stopping by and visiting with me today. I hope I encouraged you, and I hope that you enjoy our little chats, because I sure enjoy all of you so that reach out and send me comments, send me messages, and I really appreciate it, because that lifts me up. So we're all in this together, don't forget. All right, so thank you again. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.